What's up, my pilots? Angryponcho here. Welcome back to Celeste. I want to start by saying, please expect more failures in this video. This chapter is the hardest one. Well, it's the hardest one so far. I did practice just before this, so I know where I'm going and what I'm up to. But this is still pretty tough, so, don't judge me too harshly now.
Hey there, kiddo. Nice to see you again. Here's the cave I told you about on the phone. Follow me.
Hi, bird. And look at us, we're still 2-McGee. Isn't that nice? Ah! Oh, and then of course you get to hear and realize, shit! My dashes are not refilling? The fuck? That's different. Hey, yo, Granny, what the fuck? What is this place?
This passage leads to the center of the mountain. You said you wanted to come back and explore deeper. It doesn't get any deeper than this. Be careful, though. When you get this close to the heart of the mountain, its power will start affecting you differently.
Yeah, I already noticed some of that.
Good luck in there. Where's that other part of you?
I don't know. I expected her to show up by now. Maybe I've changed and she's not part of me anymore.
Or maybe you've grown together. Maybe it's not so easy for the mountain to separate you now. I'd wager she's still with you in some form.
I like that theory better. I still wish I could talk to her, though. Oh, she's never far from you, Madeline. If you look, you will find her.
Do you keep in touch with Theo?
Yeah, he spent the summer in Vancouver. We got to spend some quality time together.
What's he up to these days?
He's back in California with his family now. He wants to be around while his sister finishes law school. It sounds pretty intense, but he wants to be there to support her.
He seems like a nice young man.
It's been a while. How have you been?
Oh, same old, same old. And in my case, that's pretty old. I'm not getting any younger, that's for sure. Hell, by the next chapter, I'll probably have croaked. Some days, just keeping the lights on can take all my energy. The mountain still keeps me sharp, though. I'm not ready to give up the ghost anytime soon. And I don't mean Mr. Oshiro.
I'd expect no less from you. Take care of yourself. And away we go. So you only need to get 4 crystal hearts to unlock this core, but we got all 7. These early rooms are just a couple chapters to get us situated. I wonder if... does turning this up affect the game volume? No, it doesn't. Okay, that's good. Just want to make sure that my recording quality was up to snuff. This is the one chapter so far where I don't need a map because there's not a whole lot in this chapter. There's only 5 strawberries, but you shall see that they will be tricky. This whole chapter's kind of tricky, honestly. The fact that your dashes don't restore changes the way that you approach a lot of rooms. So those lava blocks down there will launch you off of them based on the direction that you are from the core. So if you're on top, they launch you up. If you're on a side, they launch you to the side. And if you kind of hang on to them near a corner, you get launched kind of diagonally. Or white. And what we want to do is go up. But first, there's a strawberry over there that we can't get. So instead, we have to go to the right and do some switcheroos. The other thing is that those lava blocks have the same sort of like hop timing that your clouds do in earlier chapters. They're not too hard to get used to. I like picking up the little diamond at the end of the room, even though your charge does automatically restore when you switch rooms. Oof. It's a little tough sometimes to gauge the exact angle that you're going to get launched by one of these. But a little trial and error will get you there. I think for this one, we need to go right, so we have to get around under it. And now we have switches. I love the ice aesthetic. The music even changes to match it. The fireballs become ice balls. The platforms become ice platforms. The lava switches to over there to be ice. It's pretty cool. The ice rooms are generally a little easier to move through too, because the platforms don't fling you. They just act as platforms that crumble, which we've seen before, so you know we're familiar with those. And then you get these bouncy ice balls. If you jump off of them, you actually get more height than if you just land on them. But even if you land on them, you get a bounce that sends you bouncing. Alright, so now we're back in an earlier room, except it's in ice mode now. That's one of the things I like about this chapter, is that it's pretty neat how all the rooms end up being 2 rooms worth of puzzles. Oh, something else that I haven't even mentioned yet is those walls that have the texture on them, like that one over there. When it's in ice mode, it becomes a slippery wall that you just can't climb. And when it's in fire mode, it becomes like a super ramp wall that flings you upward as you cling to it. So that's pretty fun too. Oh, speaking of which, can I just... Yes, okay. So to say the rest of this room is easy if I can just get over this hump. I won't have to embarrass myself. Alright, now that this room is in ice mode, we can actually go get that strawberry. With the... well, that wasn't it. But with proper timing, we can bounce from ice ball to ice ball over there and actually ascend that column to grab the strawberry. Alright, I want to go over you, sir. Thank you. And use our second dash to get back. You can probably do that without dashing on the way in, but you know. Now we proceed upward. Wait a second. That's what I meant. No! Sometimes you get into a groove on one of these and it just flings you farther than you meant or farther than you planned. These rooms aren't too bad. So I believe for this one, we need to get on top of this, fling ourselves up there, switch the room back to ice, and then bounce on these guys to proceed. You can use the wall if needed. Need more height. There we go. Whew. It's tough when it's a blue room and your hair turns blue, and you have to remember, like, oh, that's not just the aesthetic. I'm actually out of dashes. Oh, okay. Phew. I hope I don't need that second dash. I don't think I do. I'm gonna need to grow the block a little higher, though. Let's try that again. Nope, too high. No touchy the spikies. Alright, let's not waste our dashes. Right into the next room. As you can see up there, there's a lava path that's blocked. So what we have to do is try and come back here when the room is ice. Which is not too far off. Boom. And now, we can jump straight up here and take on another ice challenge. So for this room, there is a strawberry all the way over here that we want to get to with a little bit of fancy wall kicking. And bouncing on these guys. Oh, this is the room where you really have to learn what the placement on these guys gets you in terms of your movement. I need to fling myself up into there. The actual angle to do that is not trivial. These things can really put you in a pinball machine. Okay. Now I need to go back this way. That works. Good enough, good enough. 172. That's 2 out of the 5. Whoa. Didn't want a corner kick there. I want to get a little more momentum. And with those platforms, or those balls, you can also just hold the jump button, and you'll automatically get a bigger bounce off of them. This room's kind of complicated. I don't know if other people have a different way of doing it, but the way that I go for it is bounce off of this guy, dash to here, dash through the switch, collect the thing, jump, dash through the switch, bounce, dash through that switch, fly, grab this, bounce, 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 wait for it to come back, dash into it, dash up, strawberry. Did you get all that? That's honestly one of the harder rooms, so I'm really pleased I got it that quickly. Ugh. God, if this room didn't have the bumpers, it would be so easy. This is another thing where if you hold the button... Oh, damn it. You can just go boop, 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 boop. And it actually works out pretty well. You can get across those first 6 for free every time. It's the same timing. Now, another thing, I'm just kind of hanging out. You see there's a switch up there. There's also several spots here in the ceiling where these guys are going off screen, but only one of them is actually a path. Problem is, we need to do that. Whoop, okay. We need to do that path when the room is in fire mode. Yeah, and you can see why that might be tough. But the way I did it just then is actually the way that I recommend going for it. Damn it. The hard part about these ice spikes is much like the snowballs and Mr. Oshiro and several other things that have been in this game. Hitting them on the underside is much more dangerous than being above them. Okay, I need my dodges, or my dashes back. So, yeah. I have to get to the far right with both of my dashes in order to get into the thing with the method that I can do. So, once I get to that side, if I've had to use a dash to not die, I'm improving, which means it's probably gonna get a little messy. Okay, so when you're on the third bounce of those, so you go 1, 2, 3, you can let go of the button for the one that comes after that. And honestly, bouncing off the top of those pinball bumpers is the hardest part of this level. I want that diamond! Damn it. The danger that they present when you're trying to move upward is so frustrating. Okay, I need that diamond. I need that diamond again. Whew! Alright, and now we're up here. And the strawberry is just free. The challenge is all in the room below. So you could go up to there while the room is ice mode, but the strawberry is inside a block of ice, so you can only collect it if it's fire time. Oops. The patterns for these fireballs are kind of weird. I've found 101 ways to get hit by them, but I've only had a couple successful paths taking me through them all. As you can see, they end up creating kind of a vortex in the middle where there's fireballs going both directions. I honestly don't have a consistent way to get through this room. I'm sure there are consistent ways. I just don't know any. Some of it comes down to the timing of when you get to this section. And if you can keep your both of your dashes, that's helpful. Damn, I thought I was going to get there in front of him. Oh. There we go. And the last bit's not too bad. Alright. Now we've got Rising Lava. Rising Lava, Hidden Broken Heart. These rooms can be... Oh, I need to sneeze. Whew! Pardon me. Couldn't get to the mute button without dropping the controller. I apologize. But, man. Oh, you little... Oh man, I really thought I could get over that. These rooms put some pressure on you with the rising lava floor, but the timings aren't actually too tight. Most of your failures will come from hitting things that kill you on the way up, not getting caught by the floor. So when you put that in mind, you actually get you can relax a little bit. And at the beginning of each room, the fire doesn't start rising until you move. So you're less likely to get sucked into one of those constantly being murdered cycles. Damn. So bouncing off of the ice blocks will give you your stamina back, but not your dash, obviously. So you have to kind of decide as you're going up this hallway, you know, when do I want to go and land on one? When do I want to keep climbing? You know, how far can I get before I need to refill? That kind of thing. Wait, where's the where's the switch? This room is supposed to be hot, I thought. I guess not. Oh no, we have to go this way. And click this switch right at the end. And up we go. It is possible to make it up from there, but very hard. You have to really tap your way through that last little gap there. And for whatever reason, the death cycle for this, if you just start and go as fast as you can, you'll always hit it. So you have to pause for a second, wait for a gap, pause, wait for a gap, jump, dash, dash, jump. Except get a little bit more height and you make it. Easier said than done, right? Damn. Honestly, you could probably do a wall bounce at the end. That would get you pretty close. I don't know if it's better than just going for it, though. It would only work if you could do it on your first dash. Otherwise, you're just still in the same situation. But once you grab onto that upper left wall, you just mash the jump button and try to make it before the fireball behind you catches up. And don't choke it at the end. This obstacle right here is surprisingly easy to avoid. You would think that the rising lava would make that tricky, but no, not so much. Alright, this room I'm going to try a few times. Because the way that I see you're intended to do this is something like, you know, grab this one, swing over there, grab this one, swing over there. You can't even reach it without a dash, so, like, you know, you're probably meant to do something like that, but I just have a method of going right to this upper right one, because you're immediately going to get your dashes back in this crystal. And then touch that so it disappears. Hop back over. Grab it quick. Ugh! I only have one dash! Damn. But that's the idea. We're trying to go for the last strawberry in this room, which is why some of the setup is a little... Damn it. Didn't get my jump off the second one. Oh, and depending on the height you get on this right platform, you may just get yeeted right into the lava. You may get not thrown high enough, so there's kind of the timing to learn for the 2 dashes. That brings you up to the close to the right height, so you hopefully get it. I could probably like learn a pixel setup, but I'm not going to be grinding ILs on this room, so we can just try it a few times until we get the right jump. Touch that, grab this, get ready to come back. Oh, I missed it. An up dash at the right time there would have been GG for the room. Oh, shite. I touched it on the way around. Those blocks are very finicky. If you touch them even just by bumping the corner, they start popping themselves. No. And to prepare for success on jumps like this, so that when you actually get it, you do get the dash at the right time. And when you don't, you just hit a button that doesn't do anything in midair. But there's no penalty for that. Oh, how embarrassing. Again, this is a room where I don't have a really consistent way through it, but you can pull this off. You've seen how we've gotten close twice already, so... Yeah, I could tell that was going to be too low. I was trying to climb the block. Shit. Really want to touch the block as soon as possible. Getting it on the way in is better than having to wall jump to it. It's like that. So you can touch it sooner, hop over, and have more time to do that with some leeway. Damn, that was close. Thought I could do it first try. Impress everybody in the chat. Oh, what the fuck? I went right over him. Bruh. Again, these guys are at a height... Don't hit the switch, they turn into fire, dude. Those are at a height where you can just keep holding the jump button. And it lines up nicely. You just want to make sure you... If you're going to hit the switch, that you grab the wall. You don't want to be hitting the switch and then trying to land one more time, because there will be fire beneath your ass. And for these, we're going to hold the jump button the whole time. Ah, damn, and just climb our way up. Left, right, left, right. Sir? Can you switch, please? Obviously the intent is to hit that guy on the way over there. You have plenty of time on this part, so... Damn! That's the hardest thing to avoid, is not hitting the bottom of the one that you're up underneath. You can see there I had to adjust my timing in order to not press the thing at the wrong time. Why did I move to the right? I was trying to aim for the spikes. That was bad. That last platform, you have to remember that they do the, hello. Finding new ways to succeed there. That was quite a dodge. You have to remember that they do, damn, too much momentum to the right. Those platforms do fling you based on your position on them. So you can, on that very last platform, just get thrown straight into the spikes on the right wall. That's a new failure there. God damn it. Damn, I could have possibly kept going if I'd used one of my dashes, but didn't have any left. Right in the middle. There we go. And don't screw it up here. Come on, Battling, let's go. Hell yeah. And now we've got the upsies and the downsies. Because on this level, the lava goes both ways. And the ice goes both ways. Well, actually, the lava always goes up. And the ice always goes down. Ah! But every time you switch what the room is, it switches, you know, the direction also. Funny how that works out, huh? You have no dashes at that point, by the way, too. It's always hard for me to remember when the room is blue and my hair is blue, that it's not, like, part of the color scheme. Take a breath. Flick it back. Give yourself time in the next area to think about where you're going here. Oop. Just one more little flick there. Okay. And remember, you get your dashes back when the room changes, so... That room's not too bad at all. Really just the way that you would normally go... Hello! Would normally go through it will work. It's more of a bounce than I thought I would get from those. Ah! So close, right? I think you've got to use the guys to fling yourself in order to have a chance to make that. And then this room just does goofy shit. Oh! I thought I had it. The diagonal. I wanted a diagonal dash. Oh no, you can't grab the wall again! I needed the wall on the other side. That's a new way to fail. Whew. Okay. And now the feather section. There's actually some pretty consistent lines that you can take through this room. It's just the hitbox for the orb that you become is a little bit bigger than you might think it is. So sometimes you can hit... Damn it. You can bunk into a wall and get just the corner and end up going way off course. For that part, I think missing it can make you not reach the feather. Ooh. Whoa, get off screen. There we go. And now this room. We have to manage moving the ice and fire up and down with the switches, and staying on beat with the dash blocks, the B-side blocks, whatever they're called, rhythm blocks. And we have 2 dashes for the whole room, I think. There might be a refill at some point, but our dashes don't refill automatically. So that's what we're up to. That's this room. Okay, and I think I just want to die, because I think when you die, you start in a different place. Yeah, I want to start down here. Oh, I was just waiting. I totally forgot the platform was going to disappear. Okay, I'll use one dash there. And another here. I was stuck. I had to go. A little early there. Slippery. Man, the cycles in this room can get really wonky too. Because depending on how quickly you go, you may be up here when it's ice, you may be up here when it's fire. Oh, I forgot those turned to fire after that. You see what I mean? This room is something. Oh, that was dumb. Oh, also, don't walk forward 1 millimeter or the lava will start. That doesn't end well. But it's not too bad in the end. And we get the B-side. Just how the level finishes. Now things start to get weird. Like, I'm having trouble moving left and right. And Madeline does these cool, like reverse, like, moonwalk moves. So what if I, like, press this way and then, like, I don't know if I can get her to, like, actually moonwalk. But you get the idea. This level is strange. This is it? This is what's at the center of all this? Whoa, it's so empty and vast. Yet it feels nostalgic somehow. And peaceful. Ladies and gentlemen, the heart of the mountain. And that is essentially the A side of Core. New desktop wallpaper for you there. So that unlocks Farewell, which is chapter 9. And I have done like the first third of Farewell, I think. And then I saw what the rest of it looked like and realized I was going to get halfway through and be stuck forever. So I have not beaten Farewell. I don't know if I can beat Farewell, but that's what this Moon chapter is. So we might be done. Or I might come back and do some B-sides. I've already beaten the B-sides for chapters 1 and 2, so I know I can do those. But I kind of don't want to do the B-sides unless I can beat all of them. So this may be the finale. In that case, I hope y'all have really enjoyed this Let's Play, because I've really enjoyed making it. This game is absolutely awesome. I guess I'll just repeat, trans rights are human rights. Some of my best friends are trans. I know how fucking stupid it sounds to say that, but like honestly, I've had the privilege of meeting some really cool people in the trans community, and it pisses me off what's going on in the world today. The kind of shit that they constantly have to deal with. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this game, and if it looks good, you should pick it up. It's really fun. I highly recommend playing with a controller instead of on a keyboard, even if you get the Steam version. It's also on the Switch if you just want to play with that one. In either case, I hope you enjoyed watching these videos, and I'll see you in the next Let's Play. Bye!